Well, the gender imbalance in key industries is improving every single year and we are moving in the right direction. But what stigmas are still very much alive and what challenges are women facing in business? Anjani Amriit, who is a women's empowerment expert, joins us now for more on this. Lovely to have your company today.
Thank you for having me.
Now, what barriers are women in business still facing in today's society?
Well, it's really about rethinking how successful women see business and up-level their game in business. And we've seen some amazing examples of late, the last 12 months really, with the likes of Christine Holgate, Brittany Higgins, and the great Grace Tane, that's really made rethinking how successful women up-level their game more important and also more possible. You know, the old boys club way of doing business from the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s, that's gone. And it's about rethinking how women do business and bringing a more collaborative view to the table. And when more women do this, they're more likely to be in a place of balanced power. They'll get more mileage from their career and they'll stand out for the right reasons.
Now, what do you put your business success down to as a female? And I guess, how is your business helping other female business owners to change the game?
Well, it's really important that we look at bringing feminine leadership power into what we're doing in business. And if you see typical leadership qualities that we see in business and even our parliaments today, it's aggressive, it's domineering, it's adversarial, and it's combative. And we only need to look to, say, the likes of New Zealand and Jacinda Ardern to see real feminine leadership qualities of compassion and sympathy along with power. And this brings an added dimension for women and their success in business that is really important for when they're cultivating their leadership. And so it's about relationship building, it's about collaboration over competition, and women and men both need to bring these qualities to the table, really, for their superpowers to come to the fore. And that way it changes the game as compared to, what we're seeing in Australia right now.
Now, what would be your one piece of lasting advice, I guess, for our audience that they could take away?
Holly, I would say this, that it's really important that women look at their internal negative narrative, their own unconscious bias. We hear a lot about, gender bias, but there's not much talk about our own unconscious bias. And Dylan Alcott, in his recent speech of Australian of the Year, challenged this, and he asked us to look at our own unconscious bias when it comes to people of a disability. Yeah. And so it's important that we do this for women, and studies have shown that women are 45% more likely to underestimate their own abilities.
It's a really good point you've made there, and to really limit that negative self-talk. Thank you so much for your time today.
My pleasure.